Hey, folks, Quilly King here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. We are the 500%ers, and our poor people are being overworked, especially Biss, who's also pregnant. We got a lot of things to do. Hopefully we can get some recruits coming in here soon and improve things. I did realize one of the reasons we may have been getting a dirty cooking area is because when I expanded my building, it meant that the butchering table was now inside the room, and the butchering table is naturally filthy. It's got a minus 15% cleanliness penalty here. So, Zandy, I'm gonna wake you up right now. Also, apparently we got a food shortage, which I guess we got a lot of food rot. We do have harvest ready to come in. This, could you prioritize harvesting this area actually? And this thing eating my food. Okay. Hunt. Maybe? Then no one's hunting. These things are eating your food. Maybe you want to finish them off, and then we can also turn them into food. Thank you. Okay. And then, who's our cook? Well, we got a couple, but that includes Dove. Get cooking. Immediately. Yeah, we're feeding raw food over to the prisoners. We got the gourmand who needs more food and keeps eating our meals. I think we may have to do some actual regular hunting as well. I don't like doing if we don't have a freezer. But let's hunt a yak. Actually, we might end up doing two pretty quickly. There we go. Yeah, we'll probably... Oh, there's one right there already, isn't it? You know what? That is so close. There we go. All right, great. That should do us for a little bit. I think I've already got the default food policy. We need to make sure they don't actually eat raw food. Good, okay. We want to make sure those get turned into meals. Because A, it's more food efficient, and B... it won't make people sick. But yeah, I don't think this stuff will really have time to rot here. Especially with these darn prisoners. Biss, when's your power up? 21 hours. Okay. Building the traps. Alright, that's good. Randy is giving us a few minutes. Finally! Jeez. And right, we're still doing some tree chopping here, which actually, I'll cancel some of these, because we do have a little bit of wood stored up, which we do need for the traps, but this might have to deal with a few other things first. You're still harvesting over there, which I guess is fine. We'll let you do that. But replanting the rice would be pretty important. Okay, I will cancel these. Oh, alright, you already walked out here, so I'll let you finish. And then you're going to do some converts. Okay, which is fine. Sure. Yeah, that's the other thing keeping you busy, because you're a social person. You're doing all the prisoner handling. Oh, I should turn it off for Hazelnut. Even though it would offload some of the work, but social part is pretty important. How you doing there? Resistance 5.8. Okay. And at some point during the day tomorrow, we'll go and use your power. All right. Things are semi-stable. We have a few meals, not many. That's off. We kind of don't need both generators now. Yeah, okay, I'll turn it off. While that's there, we'll turn this off so we don't use more wood for the power. Okay, and you're going to go build some spike traps, which is good. This slow movement is really frustrating. And then you're going to go read a book. Which is, I guess that's fine. This is playing games here. Keeping the prisoners going. And yeah. Heal root, which is actually important. Although part of me is like, hold on, maybe we should prioritize sowing the rice. Which you sowed one and then you harvested the other, which, okay, we also need the rice to be harvested. Should I just turn on plant work for other people, even though they're kind of crap at it? I don't know, I think everyone's doing something vaguely important. Yeah, this increased our workload, and Earl over here is also increasing our workload and our food consumption. Hadn't quite seen coming. Okay, and then your convert abilities up, which we do want to use. That should finish the conversion on mushroom. There we go. Good. Okay. We still have to go and finish reducing your resistance, but that is nicely done. And the conversion ritual, I don't think is going to be coming up in a relevant time. Do we want to do a ritual to pull in someone else? We're a little food poor. Hopefully we can get someone who could farm. You know, I am seriously thinking of just being like, listen, let's get some crops in. Even if you're kind of ass at it. I don't know if the planting skill matters. I think harvesting might affect load. I think the planting skill might affect speed here. But yeah, let's just get some stuff in the ground. We do have plenty of things we can hunt, but it is annoying. Pleased to be prioritizing the rice. In fact, I could turn off sowing for some of these others. Okay, we got some rice in the ground. What I'm going to do is go back to just base route. Got that started. Yeah, you're just so busy. You are wickedly overworked. So we have a lot of crap here. Is it caravanning time? No, I don't think we can afford to have someone leave right now. Do I want to do a ritual? Do I want to do a ritual? We can hunt. Or if Randy sends us another raid, we'll butcher a bunch of people. I think the next big step for food stability is definitely going to be getting the cooler up. The freezer up. But I'm not sure that I can afford to spend the time doing that right now. Also, oh! Miss, you took off the freaking body armor. Yeah, no, okay. Force wear that. And I'm not going to go and clear the forest. Yeah. Book, a lot of research, psychic soothes ending. That was very nice. Book back. Feed the prisoner. Use up more food. I think I'm going to turn off the sewing. Yeah. We do kind of need the psychoid to keep coming in. Although we have a good amount of psych IT right now, I think. Yeah, 45. Okay, I'll turn that off as well. So the only thing you're going to work is the rice. Yeah. Okay, I think that's good. Traps are nearly complete. Thank you. And we still have a little bit of wood in the bank. Whew, I feel so much better now. You'll do some repair work because, yeah, some things were set on fire. But that will free up some labor as well, which is good. Do I still have your wood cutting? Yeah, okay, let me bring it down to here. So you will actually work the plants maybe more than going after those stumps. And then you're just going to get slower as your pregnancy advances and low food. You're going to get fed there. Psych IT, what you need. At least that's the last of the harvesting of the heal route. Yeah, we're going to have to do some hunting. Let's go after some more yaks. I'm going to hunt all 3 of these yaks. Pew, 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 pew. Again, some drafted hunting might be because you're so annoying. It's like get close and then fire. Wow, you're really bad at that. Again, get closer and then fire. Thank you. I really probably should just be doing drafted hunts. Which again, is just drafting people and then targeting things. Or with the allow tool, you could turn on the mode to do that automatically for you, where they just shoot at wildlife, which saves you some clicking, which is nice. Okay, enough nutrition for now. All right, still need that planting to happen pretty desperately. You're about to get up, go into recreation schedule, which is fine. Yeah, you can read that for your 10% entertainment. Shoot, 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 shoot. Done. Now, then you feed these guys. Right. Yeah, you're really not getting around to the farming. Man. What I want, maybe I should turn on warding. I mean, the thing is, we want Biss to do the talking, but other people could feed them. You know, you could get a mod that breaks that up. Okay, no, you really need to prioritize this area. Huh. So I can turn off the cutting for now. So then you're going right back over there. It's interesting that the cutting of trees happens before planting. I'm just going to get rid of this area for the moment. Make sure you focus on the rice, please. And yeah, another planter would do huge things for us. I can't believe... Yeah, Biss is spending all her time on the prisoner management, plus this. Oh, level 10 cooking is pretty nice. And yeah, we still have a little bit of meat around. And the research... All right. I mean, we do need to continue to move the research forward. And I'm happy I'm not doing more construction. And yeah, I guess I really don't need to rush the prisoner room. At this point, I'm thinking, you know what? Like, not bother with it. Or, you know, maybe we'll still keep this here so that it's ready for either more prisoners, or if someone else pairs off, we've got the space ready. Randall, sending me cargo pods of plasteel. Well, at least I don't need to rush to bring it inside the base. Oh, we could have butchered you. Oh, you are doing a hauling because you've got nothing better to do, which I guess is okay. And then Biss, you should be going to bed. Maybe tonight, maybe we'll go and do some little rituals. Actually, what we'll probably do is hunt some more. Well, not yet, because we still have the meat right now. Schedule and happiness. Well, go to sleep. You're complaining that you're not getting to sleep right now. Well, you know, this activity was really your choice. It's okay. The loving is going to be a nice positive modifier. Got some loving times 4. Yeah, that is really doing a lot for our moods. And yeah, hopefully we can get a few positive mood boosts. Maybe we don't want to do it in the rain because it'll give people a bad mood anyway. But yeah, in any case, we'll wait until the evening so that Biss isn't cranky about that. Double research happening. Okay. Okay. That's progressing. I guess what I could do is I could start preparing to move some things, right? Like, I'm going to assume this is going to be the freezer. We could leave the little room over here for cooking. We don't want people walking through this for any reason. So we put like the freezer door here and then the cooking room there, sort of isolated. So no one has any reason to go in there and drag in any dirt. We have smithing, so we have the ability to build steel floors, which have some built-in cleanliness. And then over here, I mean, move the beds, but just, yeah, I guess I'll go ahead. We're going to move this table. It's a little hard to see here. This wooden dining chair there. That one. And that one. And the chess table moves over there. And yeah, I guess I'll move the cooker there. That's going to be my... I could move it back here. Would that be better? That actually, I think, might be better. Because if nothing else... Oh, right. Let's move the animal sleep spot. There. Flag you for medical. Cancel that spot. It might be better because then we could put a vent here to keep this room warmer. Because the cooker doesn't actually want to be in a cold spot because we would like to not have a speed debuff. Okay. It is no longer raining. It is nighttime. Let's do some rituals. And hope we get a good roll on someone. We're still a little low on the food thing, but there's plenty of animals to hunt. Oh, your convert power's up. Need to use that on Nitro pretty much right away. Come on, 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 come on. Yes! Okay. Got a beautiful one, so it's good for the mood. Drop a convert there. And Bruce is offering to join us. So we always accept these, because if you reject, like even if they're bad, if you reject, they get a bad mood. Psychically dull, misogynist body purist. With thing. Okay. You're fine. I mean, you're not great, but you're fine. Bruce. Default, adult. Boom, boom. And then I love that we've got a second doctor. That's huge. Oh, Bruce, we should turn on your self-tend. That's really wonderful. And you're another good socializer person. I'll leave them both on. That's fine. And then otherwise, you're just going to research. Bruce is basically a full-time researcher and a doctor. And then the social stuff. And you can fight. Yep, this is fine. Hey, Bruce. As I say, that's an ancient danger, right? And yes, it is. Officially make sure that confirm that that's what that is, and not some other weird artifact. Hey, nitro's joint. Okay, you got a major break risk immediately. No, you're gonna be fine soon. Rival died. Okay. All right. Well, just like that, our numbers are going up pretty quickly. Do this. Raw food is fine. Copy paste. That off. Do that. Hunting goes on. Crafting. We're not doing art right now, but we'll see. And yeah, you're going to spend a bunch of time researching with passion, which is fine. Plus, you can haul and all that. And you've got the shooting passion. Well, that's an excellent revolver. You know what? Let's give you the excellent revolver. And then Bruce, you can melee. Actually, here's the thing. Nitro, yeah, you don't have the passion because you do have trotter hands. You have a manipulation penalty. And reduce pain. Like, you might actually be an ideal frontliner. But you get double passion for shooting, so let's go ahead and do that. And then Bruce, just give you an auto pistol. Maybe the other revolver is fine. Or the survival rifle. I don't know. This is going to be okay. All right. Done. Do that. Okay, let's make sure our food situation is where we want it. So, I mean, this room can be very small. Which is probably the way to do it. Say do a min room this way. Do I just want to set up the freezer like this and maybe not even bother with the airlock? Oh, we got a heater there. Let's reinstall that up over there. Yeah, I might just do this. I mean, we'll be expanding these rooms, of course, as we keep going forward. Fill that there. And we'll get some shelves going on as well. Furniture, shelf, limestone, shoot. Like that, and then I'll leave this floor here for corpses. Clear all critical. Don't allow rotten. Allow all corpses. I suppose not mechs or entities. Yeah. And then these guys, grab them all, link them. And this is going to become clear all critical for all foodstuffs except survival meals, chocolate, hay, which does rot but not that quickly, kibble, pemmican. Hemogen packs don't have to be frozen either. And then under raw items, this stuff doesn't rot very quickly, but I feel like there's one other thing that I'm always like, oh, right, that should also be fridged. But then I never remember it when I'm setting these up. I should really run one of those mods that lets you store the storage rules between games so that I can remember, like, oh yeah, that's right, I need to do that thingy. Let's get a light. Get a light. Construction box, that's fine. And then, oh yes, the doors here and here. And flooring, what we're going to do is use steel tiles. Steel tiles have a little bit of built-in cleanliness, so that will help offset any dirt that might pop in there. One of the advantages of having a bigger kitchen is it does give you a bigger buffer against dirt showing up in the first place. And then if we're going to do that, what we do want is we do want proper flooring in here. Now, you do have some tiles already there. Part of me really wants identical tiles everywhere. right? I just want to go and concrete on everything. But realistically, what we need to do is just go into squint mode and try to find a place that are dirt tiles and just cover them. But if you're going to do it, we want to do it kind of everywhere. I can't tell if there's any back there, so I'll just do that. Not that. Those are definitely some tiles there. I might have gone over one or two existing tiles. I think that's one, but that's not. That is that. Okay. And then here we could do some smoothing. Oh, random gift. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and tile here. Rough limestone. Okay. This can all be smoothed. Okay. Smoothing is slow, but it is pretty. A random advanced component. Okay, it's going to be a long time before we use that, but sure. And then... Oh, did I... Oh, no, I do have to stockpile, but it is full right now. We'll need some more shells for storage. And the idea is also to move some things in here, too. Mushroom, how you looking here, buddy? Okay, 2 more chats. One will bring your resistance down to 0, theoretically, right now. And the next one will recruit you. Alright, it's not quite enclosed yet, but it will be soon. Oh, I was going to say lag. Are we being attacked? Beja, 2 mech clusters. No, I mean, the tree sowing tech is good, but I'm not dealing with a mech cluster right now. I think the most important thing might be beelining to mortars and then finding ourselves a mortar barrel at this point. Royal Tribute Collector. We could sell mushroom, but I'm not gonna. Invested a lot in mushroom at this point. I want to do another ritual. Not yet. And yeah, we're definitely going to be expanding this room later. Frankly, this whole thing might become a freezer later. And then what we might do is... Well, maybe what we do is we end up freezering to there? I don't know. We shall see. Those are planted. In fact, there's nothing to plant right now because Biss is doing some mining at this point. And actually, oh, we could use some steel. I'm going to say, oh, maybe I want you mining that. But no, we actually could use the steel. So no complaints on you. Got attack right now. The Royal Tribute Collector would be here to help, which is nice. We don't have a ton of wood. Well, I guess what I'll do is I'll go and rebuild our growing area like so, and then turn off sowing. And then I think I will re-enable the sowing on these as well. Which we'll go back to keeping Biss busy. I think mushroom was a planter, right? Yeah. So that will help to offset that workload soon. Resistance unbroken, so we'll recruit you next time. You prioritize the lamp, please. And this one. You guys can see what you're doing while you work. Excellent. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, beef has run away. That's a shame. I guess what I could do, actually, if we finish the door, then what I can do is then get these coolers like so. Well, you know what? I don't want you to prepare for a while. I want you to attack immediately. Where are you? Oh, is that you out of there? Okay. Oh, and there. Well, the good news is that if these guys leave, they almost certainly will interact in some way. Hello, machining. Yeah, some freebies over there. So yeah, I think we go... As much as I would like to not worry about the frickin' wood generators, because they're kind of annoying, I don't think we go and set up the battery and then the wind power and then solar and things. I think we go gunsmithing and maybe get our way up to SMG tech. But I guess in a way there's no reason to research the mortars until we've got mortar barrels. Great Caravan is leaving. Are you leaving this way? Okay. And then, okay, they're starting their assault. We get the combat music. I do also need to expand our little cover over here. And then... Ooh, you went through a lot. Marine armor. Holy cripe. 500% is crazy. Tainted or not, we may be forcing someone to wear that. And then they run. And then we release. It'd be nice if you were wearing marine armor so that we could strip that off you, but no, of course, you have a loincloth. I'm going to call that less than impressive. Is there another wiggler up here? There are. Release this. Yeah, let's... Andy, you're in a good move. Come over here. 8 hours. Nervous. Nimble. Oh, that's not bad. I don't love nervous. Can't dumb labor. I really don't like nervous. I don't think we're going to take you. Maybe I should, but I don't think I will. I'm going to say they don't make the cut. I'm not sure if that's right, but that's what I'm going to say. Mushroom has been recruited. Okay. So we're just going to go strip and trip. And then we're going to unforbid. Actually, finish off. Finish off. And I just want to make sure that you're not... yeah, you're not forbidden, so we should be able to go and eat you up. All right, Mushroom! Welcome to the party. I think you will be set up for melee. Do we still have a spear? Yeah, let's do that. And let's see. Yeah, you can be in the adult policy. This here, you're on the raw food, which still seems good. We'll give you the regular daytime schedule. And we might be low on beds. Hopefully we get that other bedroom set up. Yeah, you're not going to work out cooking because I think you get the -4 cooking, right? Yeah. So you're currently at a level 5, and which means you have the XP cost as if you're a 5, but you're only counting as a 1. So it would be much more annoying. But this is very interesting. Do I bring Biss's grow down by 1? No, I think we're just going to have you guys work together to grow that. Mushroom's a great name for a grower. Like that. And then, yeah, bring that stuff in. We got the corpse there. What I often do, we'll put the butcher table inside the freezer. Yeah, you butcher slower, but then it's very convenient, but we don't have the space right now. And yeah, I think the tighter little setup is better here. I'm going to turn the power back on this guy. There it is, because I think these freezers have to work a fair bit harder. And even though we don't have a heater in here yet, I will go and get the vent happening. And then maybe I will just move this heater in here. Oh, let's get rid of the prisoner beds. And the flooring, and the steel, and the steel. All right. And plant more rice. We've got 7 people to feed. Yeah, I think I will just expand out the rice some more. I might want to break up so that... A blight could really blight a lot of rice. What I should probably do is cut this field up, but let's not worry about it. What could possibly go wrong? I don't feel the need to do a ritual. Although at some point we're going to want to reform the ideology. One of these rooms is probably going to become a temple. Go, corpse it up. Some outstanding hauling clearly due over here, but yeah, there's not enough room. I think, well, okay, so we need the block making, we need this. I was going to say, I'm going to set up some more shelves. I guess I should probably do that now. Does this become the stockpile, or is this the workshop, and do I put the stockpiles over here? I think I will go and do the stockpiles over there, and I think, and I don't know if this is going to stay the case, but I'm going to split this up this way. And walking through that's a little bit annoying. Here, I'll just cut that. And then we'll do 2 rows of shelves and the empty gap in the middle, which will probably be ground stockpile for things that don't fit on shelves. Need warm clothes. I mean, do we? Well, it is 0 out there, but yeah, it's not like it gets like frigid on this map, so I think we're fine. I think we're going to be more than fine. And now, now that we have a freezer, we don't have to say find meals forever anymore. Now I can do until X. I mean, we'll still keep a good amount because we want to buffer. And then over here, just the 10 for the one-time jobs is going to be okay. And then here as well, we'll say limit it to 10 of the simple meals. Yeah. Because really what we want is the fine meals whenever we can. All right, that's looking better. More research is happening. That's great. Okay, I feel... Well, okay, I actually don't like not having these traps up. And we are out of wood. So they can't be built, and that'll impact the power. So, chop down some more trees. Let's say I'm feeling in control of my destiny. That is not true. While these traps are down, I feel very uncertain about my destiny. Though, I'm going to do this. You know what? I'll build the next one immediately. Get that ready. Make sure that's home zoned for maintenance. And at some point, we'll home zone the interior over here for just, you know, automated fire control and things, so we don't have to worry about babysitting that. I think our home zone's okay right now. Yes? Okay. And it's a good place to put in a cut. Food situation should be stabilized, and we can always do some more hunting as well. And hell, we've got some more corpses to decorpsify, to meatify. Storage space low. Gonna do the mining. I do wonder about turning down Biss's growing some more. But again, the growing will catch up, and then Mushroom will research, and Biss will mine. Yes, sure. And then who's on construction again? Oh yeah, Hazelnut. And you are... Why are you hauling? You cook. You know what? Hold on. We got to bring your cooking down to a 3. Because you're our chief constructor and no constructing is happening. There we go. Construct if you can, then help with the cooking. But otherwise, Dove can take care of the cooking. Which will also maximize the cooking skill. Because you're... No, you've got a 10. I guess it's just dimmer because of the number, but... Is it just me? Does it look like the background on the 3 for Hazelnut is dimmer than the 2? I don't know why, but it seems that way. To me. And my stupid eyes. Okay, this is fine. And yeah, we've got a bunch of crap sitting outside, which is decaying, including a couple of marine armors, which are presumably both tainted. But I think we have to wear them. In fact, Biss, your mood's not always the best, but it's probably okay. I'm going to force you to wear that and Mushroom. My 2 mailiers, we're going to do that. And we'll probably not wear the steel plate anymore. Oh. You know what, Randy? You took a long time to give us our first ambrosia sprout. Huh. We'll do this and turn off sowing. That might cause some people to come over here and chop some trees. That is actually very inconveniently positioned. That's a long walking distance. I think we still want to harvest the ambrosia, but what I should probably do is trim this back to avoid the casual tree chopping. I mean, there might still be some other random harvesting, but it'll mostly be the ambrosia. Yeah, I think the ambrosia is worth grabbing, but that is pretty bad. And yeah, the tainted apparel, what is it, -8? -5. Oh, you're still in your steel plate armor. I was gonna say, why don't you have a negative modifier? I hadn't realized the Biss hadn't finished changing yet. Okay. Well, we're gonna put a cut in here. The marine armor, I mean, that's gonna make our people a lot tougher. They're gonna be unhappy. They're gonna be unhappy. But wow, are they gonna be a lot tougher. I think we have to wear it. Folks, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, it's both tainted and tattered. That might be too much. We'll have to evaluate. Anyway, bye-bye.